On Al-Aqsa storming by the Israeli police and Israeli troops over the past 2 nights, do you have any comment on that? I mean, it seems to have been unprovoked.
Look, Said, we are concerned by the scenes out of Jerusalem, and it is our viewpoint that it is absolutely vital that the sanctity of holy sites be preserved. We emphasize the importance of upholding the historic status quo at the holy sites in Jerusalem, and any unilateral action that jeopardizes the status quo to us is unacceptable, and we call for restraint, coordination, and calm during the holiday season.
Have you called the Israelis? Has anyone called the Prime Minister's office or the Minister of
I don't have any
Defense and so
specific
on
calls to read outside,
to
but
urge them
you,
not to do this again?
you
Because
know-
obviously, I mean, the writing is on the wall. They will keep doing this all throughout the month of Ramadan, and
Said-
that can only, as we have seen today, that will only provoke counter violence.
Said, I don't have any specific calls or engagements to read out to you, but we are in constant and regular touch with our Israeli partners, as well as the Palestinian Authority, about these issues, and so we'll continue to raise them directly.
But it has been all along the position of this Secretary of State and this administration that to calm down in Ramadan.
That continues.
But we have seen exactly the opposite. I mean, it seems that maybe the Israeli government, maybe the Prime Minister himself thinks that by exporting, his crisis into the Al-Aqsa, maybe that would help him.
Said, from this very podium, you have seen myself, you've seen Ned Price and other administration officials emphasize the importance of upholding the historic status quo of these historic holy sites in Jerusalem. And we continue to say quite forcefully that any unilateral action that jeopardizes the status quo is unacceptable. And that continues to be our posture on this.
I have a couple more questions.
Said, I really want to make sure that I work the room before I have to go upstairs.
About a U.S. citizen who's been incarcerated
Briefly.
By the Israelis. He's an elderly man. He's a U.S. citizen. He's a well-known businessman from Youngstown, Ohio. He's under administrative detention. Do you have any comment on that? Are you aware of this?
Said, you've covered the State Department long enough to know that when privacy considerations are at play, we have limits to what we can offer from it here. And so what I would say is that we are aware of these reports of the detention of a U.S. citizen in Israel, and broadly we take our very important role in assisting U.S. citizens abroad seriously and are continuing to monitor the situation. Go ahead.
Change the topic?
Yes.